Hello, I am TSAV, and this is another anti-creativity vlog. So, I'm sorry I didn't upload anything last week because I was busy working on my other vlog, the New Year's resolution one. Go watch that. Anyways, so today I will be talking about abandoned locations. So, who here likes mystery stories? Who here likes creating backstories for characters? Who here gets stuck creating backstories? So we've all heard of that exercise about writing what's behind the door, right? Room 101 and stuff like that. It's great exercise and all for your imagination. But if you're stuck because you keep coming up with similar situations or whatnot behind the door, it gets pretty lame. So go. Observe a real door. And no, not a door to a simple room, a metaphorical, real physical door to other people's memories, imprints, and imaginations. Go check out an abandoned structure, such as an empty store closed for lease, a bar closed in the daytime, an empty parking lot, an abandoned building, etc. No matter what city, town, suburb, village, farm, or whatnot you live in, there's bound to be some sort of abandoned setting. The great thing about observing an abandoned location is that it's a leftover of whatever last happened to it. Kind of like a preserved fossil where you figure out real details, or in our case, use the remnants to imagine something that happened to it. For examples, one of my schools was close enough for me to walk to it every day, and every day I passed by this huge empty building. Back then, I never thought about what it was, except that it was really intriguing because all the other stores around it had people working in it. This one was just empty, glass and concrete, with a sign that said, sold for lease by X Realtor. Then, as I was thinking about this week's vlog, I recalled that building and decided to check it out. Fortunately, it was still empty, which is pretty sad when I think of it, but that gave it time for this building to gather particles inside and shit from the outside. Now, if I applied that write what's behind the door exercise to this building, it should be easy because all the windows are glass, right? That's if I want it to be boring. So treat the entire structure of the building, and maybe its surroundings too, as one single door. A typical idea for me would be to generate what the building used to be, what store it was, what did it sell, who worked there, what it looked like. Since it was big with glass windows and concrete floors, perhaps it was a mini mall or a library or a hotel. And even though obviously all the signs and decorations are gone, I can still look at what kind of lock the door had or how the windows are sealed to see the type of security this building once had. Or look for traces of weather, wear, or vandalism to see how the building was treated over time. Or look inside to see how high the ceiling was, or what pillars are still there to guess the previous financial or social status of the users of the building. It wasn't in the building that I looked at, but maybe yours might have some leftover food cartons or napkins or something inside to give it another hint of what kind of people worked or used it. Also, check for animal life inside the building. My building, it had a bat's nest in the corner and many, many spider webs. Really gives a sense of time and material used to build the building. Now, the beautiful thing about just these interpretations from a seemingly simple building can birth a story. What you just did was create the backstory of the building. Congrats! You now have a starting setting, either what you noticed from the abandoned location itself, or the guesses you made about what it used to be from observing its leftovers. To repeat myself, even better is that you did it in person, so you know the emotion and the feeling of being there. It's a waste of words to describe a setting in a story and have it serve no purpose. So give it emotion, give it feeling. Make that inanimate location alive with the feeling of being there. So, should I assign my viewers something again? Well, how about go out, observe an abandoned location. Take notes, take chances. It could be your next bestseller with a haunted parking lot or a serial killer's hideout. Have fun. Comment your results, subscribe, and see you next week.